live? What? Why are we going live, Rich? Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, can I turn this out? It's live and I don't even know how to turn off the song now, Rich.
What are you doing?
Your name's Lawrence anyway. Why am I calling you Rich? It's Wrestleroni. I'm Spooky Lou. I'm joined by Lawrence. By Lawrence's Let's Plays. We was in Minogi, West Virginia for RSW Live. I'm excited.
Oh my God, dude! I had to smoke 3 cigarettes when I came home just to calm the hell down.
Damn it. Woo! Took the kids. The kids loved it. And what a show. We're going to try to cover all we can, but my head is just everywhere at the moment. I don't know about you.
Oh man, it was crazy. Like if you weren't there, shame on you. But we'll try to give you as much details as we can. But yeah, it was great. It was a fun time.
For sure, for sure. Mononga, earlier today, soon as RSW hit town, man, the freaking power went out. We weren't even sure if this show was going on.
I remember you telling me, you like messaged me and said, dude, my power just came on. Like, damn, what the hell happened?
They were posting on Facebook that, the power was off. They didn't know where they were going to have it. Well, whatever. I'm on Twitter right now. I see Zeke Mercer says, well, I won, but I didn't walk out with the belt. No, he did not.
Oh, no, you did not, sir.
All right, the stream shared on Twitter. If you're listening to the recorded version on YouTube, you could give a fuck less. I understand that. Like I say, I'm trying to cover all bases. Let me share it on the Wrestleroni. Lawrence, tell him about that opener. I don't know who the hell was in the opener. Who was in the opener?
Oh my God, who was in the opener?
We're so professional.
Well, I know we were so fucking professional. Was that the one with was that the one with Gannon and St. Croix?
No, there was one before that, wasn't there? Oh hell, it was an awesome show, folks. We're going to run it down.
Yeah, I mean, you got to forgive us because like all the matches were great, but trying to remember all of them because I mean we were hooting and hollering and we had kids chanting. And shit. It was a great time. It really was.
Yeah, the kids, man, like. I told Rich, Mononga, we don't have shit going on. That was Mononga history right there. Like, we never have shit going on in Mononga, and the town turned out, didn't they, Rich? Lawrence, Rich?
Oh, my God. I think Tim had to, like, get more chairs.
He did. I saw him get more chairs. Yep.
Yeah, it was, like, straight sold out. And what's really cool, too, is, like, watching the kids and how much fun they were having, man. Because honest to God, like, that's the type of memory like these children are never going to forget. Like they put it down, man. They did a great job.
For sure. And not just shit. I'm almost 40 years old. That's a memory I'm going to take to the grave. That was a fun night.
Brother, I'm gonna do the same thing. Made me feel like a kid all over again. Hell, we were hooting and hollering right along with them and getting the kids to chant. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, we was having fun with them kids. I took my kids, like I say. I'm going through my phone right now to see what the first match was. I have so much I need to upload to the channel. Oh my God.
Yeah, for real. So apologies as far as the order of the matches to all the great competitors, the men, the women that put their bodies on the line for us for our entertainment. But they were all great. But apologies that I don't remember exactly the match order. Okay. Sorry about that.
But you were right. You were correct. The opening match was Frat Daddy, Tristan St. Croix against No BS Gannon Green. And what a match, huh?
Hell yeah, it was. That was a great match.
Very solid opener. Very solid opener. That was a fun one.
Wow, look at me just getting back into wrestling. You can say Lawrence 1, Spooky Lou 0. I got that shit, son.
Gannon's on fire, and let's give it up for Frat Daddy, dude. Dude is hilarious. He's entertainment gold, man. He can wrestle and he's funny as shit.
Oh, he really gets the crowd hype, man. Like what a great opening match.
That was a good one. Let's see. We say it's not a review show, so I ain't giving it so many skulls or so many stars. It was a damn solid, good opener. It was a very good opener.
Absolutely. And just to let listeners know, hey, this is only my second time, and hats out to Spooky Lou because like he turned a guy that had really not watched a wrestling match period in fucking like a decade at least. To now, like, to be honest, dude, like, I'm so, like, hyped to keep watching, like, independent wrestlers and support independent wrestlers that I don't give a shit if I ever watch anything that's not independent wrestling. So hats off to you, sir. Yeah, I'm a fan. You got me bit by the bug.
I'm telling you, man. And hey, I'll take my due credit. I'll pat myself on the back, but let's give it up for the entire RSW crew because the live experience is what it's all about. And both times you went, this is your second show, knocked the shit out the park, through the parking lot, broke a window in a car, then the baseball stole a car, took it to Los Angeles, brought it back, and hit another ball out of the park. That's how crazy it was.
Damn.
The baseball stole
That
a car.
is quite the analogy, sir. I can't even follow that up other than just say, yep, I agree.
My brain is noodles, bro. Like, what a show. We were front row yet again. I'm looking. The next match was Evelyn Sage against Nurse Mika.
Yep.
Female action. One-on-one female action. Man, let's just call a spade a spade. Let's not sugarcoat anything. There were some wardrobe malfunctions.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Nurse Mika was struggling a little bit. We'll say with making sure that she kept her top not exposed.
Yeah, keep herself in there. And
yeah.
Bro, that's happened on WrestleMania. It's happened on live TV. God bless these women and what they have to deal with. They still pulled it out.
Absolutely.
And very interesting. Evelyn Sage comes out with the murder. And that was the murder was all over the place tonight, man. They're fucking taking over.
Oh yeah, they are. They're definitely a force to be reckoned with for certain.
Now they got Evelyn Sage with them. I'm looking at some of these clips here, refreshing my memory. Like that was a damn solid match between those two. At the end, let's see here. Yeah, it got pretty crazy towards the end where Phineas and Billy got in the ring, and just holy hell.
Oh yeah. They were definitely making sure that their presence was felt for sure.
For sure. The murder was out in force, both the wrestlers and the fans. My goodness.
For sure.
I'm checking here. The end showed up in RSW, took on old Bob Evans and Chico Stardust and Freddie Two Fingers. I'm not sure who those dudes were. No disrespect, but I never saw you in my life.
Yeah.
And you weren't too bad, but you got your asses whooped.
Oh boy, but Bob Evans, I will never be able to go eat breakfast at Bob Evans again and not think about the ass beating that guy just took.
He laid there forever. That poor guy. He got his ass kicked the whole match. The end, I guess that was their leader in the mask. I don't know. I could be wrong. And somebody comes out in a mask, guy I've never saw. Now they're 4 strong, and damn, there's a lot of spooky groups in the RSW.
Yeah, you got the murder, and you got like these guys too, and then like hitting old boy with the mist. I'm like, whoa, what is going on?
And I got to give it up to the end. I'm a big fan of these guys still being assholes after they're off the clock. And I was outside during intermission, and they were going to their car, and they was asking people outside smoking, now how do we get out of this shithole town?
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Playing it up to the end.
Yeah, dude. And I told him, I said, y'all got your check, get out of here. And then it dawned on me, no, they know they're coming back here. They're making some heat for next go round, you know?
Gotcha.
So that's
hey, they were
work.
entertaining. I look forward to watching them again, for sure.
Yeah. Bunch of badass dudes and had attitudes about it. That was fun stuff. You have anything you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, just like I said, I mean, like for making their debut or whatever, I'm assuming that was that their debut for RSW? I mean, it's their debut in the eyes of me as a new fan.
Same here.
Have you seen them before?
Okay. No, but I'm only one show ahead of you, so what do I know?
Okay. Yeah, like they made their presence felt as well, and I'm looking forward to watching them wrestle again.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that they were mean motherfuckers, you know? Like
oh
mean,
yeah.
tough.
Oh yeah. And no one was safe. I mean, they would yell at you if your grandmother was there. For real, they didn't give a shit.
That's how you do it. And back to the crowd, man. Like that crew should be so proud. They had those kids, not just the kids. I
Mhm.
saw old ladies running. I saw old ladies yelling. I saw grown men crying. I saw it all in Monongah tonight. They had Monongah in the palm of their hands.
Oh, absolutely. Like, yeah, they own that crowd. I mean, even I made a remark about, watch that. Look at that kid. That kid's chasing his ass to the back room. Oh my God. It was great. It was
Folks were
great.
into it. And good old Remy LeVay, internet title defense against Jake Ely. That was a good one.
Yeah. Remy, put it down, man. Remy comes through again. But that Ely guy, man, I'll tell you what, he was game, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, that was a hell of a match, man. And I told you, like, I don't know, like every show I go to, I'm gonna come up with something, kind of think about something that we can chant. And I swear that dude was like Hornswoggle, bro.
Well, I figure he's heard it. I figure he's heard it being a smaller guy with a leprechaun hat.
Yeah.
But you do as you will. You do as you will. And another guy, ultra talented in the ring and charisma for days. He had folks pissed off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like you said, like all the people that played Hill for sure, like they like for real was getting heat. Like they was getting heat from kids, from older people. It didn't matter who they were grabbing heat.
And to talk about kids, my kids don't do a whole lot of stuff. They're in their shell. They like their internet and their YouTube. They got out, and to see them acting the way they did tonight, that's not my kids. My kids don't yell and yell at people. They're the nicest, sweetest. I don't give a fuck. They are mine. And they got out. They got out of their comfort zone. My daughter, the one that would be embarrassed, not the youngest, but my 12-year-old said,
Right.
"That wasn't me tonight. That was my evil sister Minna." I said, "Oh yeah, whatever." I said, "You got your daddy's blood in you. You got the bug now. Wrestling's in our veins." Little
So was
shit.
this their first time to watch a show?
I had taken her years ago to a show at Fairmont she doesn't remember, and Janie, my youngest, had caught the show in July from RSW as well.
Cool. Well, I was happy to be able to share that with you and your wife and kids, man. That was fucking cool.
Yeah, we had some good seats, man. We could stand up if we wanted. We had cool folks
Mhm.
next to us. Again, that lady next to you was cool. Shout out to you, lady. You was all right putting up with our
Yeah,
bullshit.
hell yeah.
Let's see what else we had, bro. The unappreciated. The
Yep.
unappreciated. Who did they fight? Oh yeah, Dustin Alexander. Which
Yep.
every kid in that place was in love with Dustin Alexander.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's got such great charisma, man. He really does.
And the legend Vance Desmond. Holy shit, he knocked it out. I mean, that dude's just so crisp and just the
Hmm.
fundamentals and shit my body would
Yeah.
not even start to comprehend how to do. I think I
Right.
pulled something getting out of the ring tonight. And this dude just does it like it's second nature.
Yeah, that dude's a crafty veteran for sure, and I felt kind of bad because we were starting to chant like with the kids of Dustin, Dustin, and then I was like, then also we were kind of like and Desmond, and don't forget Desmond,
Yeah,
like Desmond's
man.
his tag team partner, shit, like give him some love too, like yeah, they both put it down. Like I said, I absolutely love Dustin's ability to interact with the crowd and shit. Like yeah, he had them kids hype.
Yeah, for sure. And like I say, charisma for days. A selfish part of me wants one to turn on the other sometime soon so we can get a match between those two. I mean, if they want
Oh
to tag,
yeah.
great, but the selfish part of me and the evil shit in me wants one to turn
Hmm.
against the other so we can get some matches out of those two against each other. Imagine how good that shit would be.
Yeah, I would like to see that for sure.
So,
I think that'd be awesome.
fingers crossed. I know they've both been assholes in the past. They've got asshole in them. They're dickheads. I hope somebody turns on the other sooner than later.
Mhm.
Damn, my
Oh
fucking
yeah.
ears are ringing over here, Rich. My fucking blood pressure through the roof.
I told you, man. I came home. I had smoked. Like I smoked literally like a cigarette and then a cigarette and a cigarette. I smoked like 3 cigarettes back to back. I had to calm my nerves down.
That adrenaline gets going, bro. Woo! I wasn't even in the damn match.
I know, right? I'll tell you what. Some of them bumps them guys took. Like I felt that shit, and I was like ringside. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. I know you felt that.
And a nice, cool thing about they were in Town Hall, folks. They were in City Hall of Monongah, a very small venue. Venues kind of a very small
Yep.
building. And so when they hit that ring, it was loud. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was very loud and like and completely like echoed like when they spoke and shit. You know what I mean? Whether they were heel, whether they were babyface or whatever, like you could hear it like just reverberating there because the building was so small. But again, hats off to Tim and all the guys that put the show together because they killed it, man. Like literally, like that place was pretty damn full, wasn't it?
Yep.
You say he had to go get more chairs.
Yep. Yep. Like I said, and I would like to think after a show like that, y'all just made a bunch of little kid fans that you know will come back. I hope they're in Monongah sooner than later.
Absolutely.
'Cause
Absolutely. And
that,
it's the kind of shit that like, kids see and then like they want to emulate, you know what I mean? Like you might have just like literally made the next wrestler,
for sure.
15 years from now.
For
For
sure.
sure. Absolutely. And whether a boy or a girl, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well,
Bro, whenever I thought I was going to be a wrestler, me and my friend went to an ECW show. I wasn't no little kid. I was probably 15 years old. And we went in the backyard that next day. We got the steel chairs. We got the ladders. We weren't great wrestlers, but by God, we could hit each other with ladders and chairs. And I was a wrestler for a few years, you know. I saw the shit live. I emulated it.
mhm.
Kids in Monongah don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. It hurts. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah.
Hell, I think the little girls were more hyped than the boys.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, they was losing their shit. They was like, cheater. That's crazy.
Mercy, mercy.
Have mercy.
Let's go.
Oh God love the children, brother. They were messing up Zeke's thing, but that's okay.
Better
They
than
meant
us
well.
chanting "Dig Deep Zeke."
Zeke.
Let's go ahead and roll into that for folks wanting to know what happened in the big. It was not the main event, folks. No, Zach Myers and
No.
Zeke Mercer for the RSW Championship was semi-main. Okay, we'll get to the main and why it was the main.
Mhm.
But hey, what a fucking match! Like, man, Zeke hung in there. Like he was pissed. Like he was like, okay, let's fight, motherfucker. You know.
Right, right.
That was
He was ready to slug it out, man, for sure. No doubt about it.
no, he'd had enough, and Mad Dog doing his his crazy bad guy shit. And for the folks that's hanging on the edge of their seat wanting to know, well, who the hell won? Man, you want to tell them, Rich, or you want me to tell them? You want to tell them what happened?
I'll tell him what happened. Is that all right?
Tell
I'll
them.
take this one. Well, if your name is Zeke, you just got to dig deep. So Zeke dug deep. He won, but he didn't leave there with the belt.
Nope.
He's still the champ, but he ain't got no belt.
Okay. And when Rich says he won, don't get it twisted. There was no pinfall or submission on
No,
Zach Myers.
no.
Zach Myers
No.
thought he was being slick and thought the referee wasn't looking, got his chain like he always does, and
Yep.
cracked Zeke in the face. Ref saw it. Props to the ref for catching it. Good job, ref. I know
Yeah.
I give you guys hell all the time. You caught it. Dude was DQ'd. But, as Rich said, Rich is Lawrence, by the way. Fucking, Mad Dog left with the belt, bro.
I'm one and the same.
So, I don't think it's over between those two.
Oh no, they're definitely their paths will be crossing again real soon.
I would bet you sooner than later. I don't see Zeke letting it slide too long. He's probably going to come out at Fairmont State. He probably ain't going to wait till then. He's probably going to be on social media very soon calling when the champ calls the shot, then you know you're in trouble, Mad Dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any inside track as far as what the upcoming like venues matches are going to be, but I would say Zeke and Mad Dog might be facing off again at Fairmont State November 5th.
Well, you know your boy, Big Shot Spooky Lou over here. I got a flyer handy. Let me take a look here.
Uh-oh.
Fairmont State, Coalbank Hall. So, I mean, this is, it ain't like I'm breaking a story or anything. It's happening, bro. RSW title match, Zeke Mercer, Zach Myers, November 5th.
All right, let's get it.
Yup.
Let's have a clear victor this time.
Hey, and that Harleen Lopez, she was in a match tonight. She's taking on Evelyn Sage. Check this out. Vance Desmond against Jake Ely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. I like that for sure. Hornswoggle versus the crafty veteran.
Yeah, there you go. And dude, I like this. Brother Duzan, this is a four-way dance. Sean Phoenix, Gannon Green, and one of my old favorites. I'm fucking stoked for this, Lawrence. Lawrence,
T Rantula.
the next best thing since T Rantula. One of my
Oh,
old.
okay.
He's on T Rantula's level though. By God, I don't want to put Smokey C down. Smokey C is above T Rantula all day. Smokey C is a fucking crazy motherfucker. I can't wait for that.
Okay. Shout out to Smokey C.
Smokey C. We got David Lawless and Polly Kilpis makes his return. You know what, Polly? If you happen to be listening, my young neighbor was very excited to see you at the show. I don't know why, what was going on, why you weren't there, but a little girl was looking for you and asking me about you every match. I'll let her know you will be at Fairmont State on November 5th. So I
Hell
guarantee.
yeah. Yeah, because I thought he was supposed to be on the card for Mononga.
You got me. I never
No?
saw anything on it. I don't. What happened to? Where's Polly?
Ollie, where the hell are you?
What is going on with Polly Kilpis?
Well, I've heard in the past that Paulie is like one of those very like tender kind of like huggy kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
Paulie, if I see you at Fairmont State, you can give me a hug, bro. I'll take a hug from you.
And he doesn't have COVID.
As long as his ass doesn't have COVID.
He doesn't have COVID. It's confirmed.
Okay. All right, confirmed.
And let's not beat around the bush anymore. Awesome show. But
Oh yeah.
man, I have never been so stoked for a match. Have I ever been so excited, more personally invested than our main event? Thank you, Tim Cross, for making this the main event. Saturday Night Special, the tag team champions defending against the murder. Billy Knox, Phineas McMichael. Holy shit, did it go down, Rich?
Yes, it absolutely went down. That was a hell of a match. Hell of a match.
And that place was on fire, bro.
Oh yeah, you talk about that was the Mononga pop right there.
Yeah,
Like everyone was losing their shit for that match.
that shit was fire bro wrestling.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness. And hey, I was not disappointed. I had very high expectations. What an insane match. And you know what? The match was great all over the place. You had your brawling, you had your technical wrestling. Phineas looked just as good as at the Fairmont State show. Phineas is a fucking Marcus, fucking DD and Billy going at it, fucking just brawling like let's fucking go.
Oh, yeah.
Like dude, like my heart bust out of my chest.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
My heart busted out of my chest when I got a slice of pizza, ate a slice of pizza, and jumped back in my chest. I swear to God.
Yeah, that match was so good.
So
Oh my God. And the thing is too, so you guys know, like neither one of us was like just like, oh, it's all about this team or this team. Like we were like chanting Billy, we were chanting Marcus, we were chanting Saturday Night Special, chanting the murder. Like we was all over the fucking place because the match was so good. Like it really was.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't take sides on that. I mean, whoever the best man was. And you know what? When all's said and done, I don't think shit was as decisive as I thought it would be. So that's why November 5th, Fairmont State College. I think, Tim Cross, we need to throw the rules out the window. Just let these dudes go at it. No DQ, no holds barred, because it is official, Rich Lawrence. Another championship match coming up at Fairmont State. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. This has turned into a fucking feud, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And it's kind of crazy, too, because the last podcast, I remember both teams, every member of each team saying, oh, yeah, when all's said and done, we'll shake hands and shit. Is that what happened?
Right.
Is that what happened?
Hell
Nope.
no. The video, as soon as I got home, I uploaded the match to my YouTube, so it should be processed. If you're listening to this right now, as soon as this is over, check the match. Listen, before the show even started, when everybody's out giving autographs and talking to the crowd, they were beefing then. At intermission, they were beefing then, bro. Like, this shit was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And all four of those guys are too good for their own fucking good.
Yeah, yeah, agreed. Agreed.
So they definitely earned the main event spot, and they knocked it out the fucking park.
Yes, they did, sir. And yeah, mad props to Phineas, like you said, like what a great technical wrestler. You got Billy, you got Dee just like ham fisting each other, man, like just brawling out and shit. And yeah, what a great match, man. What a great match.
Marcus coming out with the bald cap and the glasses like
Yep.
Billy, and
Oh
Billy's
my
fucking
God. Yeah,
infuriated.
like, which one's Billy? I can't tell the difference. Like, what the-
Oh
Oh
man.
boy.
And Billy was infuriated. And here's the thing with Billy. Like, he comes out cussing kids and yelling at kids, but then so many people in Monongah know the legend of fucking Billy Knox because he works here in Monongah. I don't want to say too much, but me and him have a bit of reputation in Monongah from way back in the day, and he definitely him more than me because he did a lot of crazy shit in our backyard wrestling. So he was kind of playing for the hometown crowd tonight, but he was getting plenty of boos from them kids too.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? And bro, like we saw that come to fruition right here on Wrestleroni, man. Like just little jabs here and there, and then boom, all four of them's on the last podcast, and it ain't over.
Oh no, it's absolutely not over.
No.
For sure.
So I'm excited to see what happens from here.
For sure. Yeah, I can't wait to see that, man. I'm so hyped up for November 5th. Like, why can't November 5th already be here?
Oh, cause we gotta have our Halloween. Let me have my Halloween with the kids and the trick or treating and everything and my horror movies. Glad I got this out my system. My goodness. What the fuck was I gonna say? My kids. I asked my kids when we got home, "What was your favorite match, Jane?" And Billy's match. What was your favorite match, Mina? Billy's match. So.
Oh,
My favorite match, Billy's match, Saturday Night Specials match, Phineas's match. What say you?
that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely Saturday night. The Saturday night special tag team championship for sure was my favorite. But I'm a little biased too because I've had a chance to talk to these guys. I've met them in person and stuff. It seemed like great guys. Of course, I have a history with Billy where we go back having worked. All of us having worked in the same place and shit like that. So. Like I said, like it was such a great match. It was like kind of difficult because, like you said, I was kind of not invested in one way or the other. If the outcome would have been different, I would have been fine with that too. I'd been completely fine with that. But that was some straight bullshit. They all fucking lied, talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna shake hands after. No, that's not what happened, guys.
No,
That is
hell
not
no.
how it went down.
Dee Dee beat Billy with a chair. Freaking Phineas broke Marcus's fingers. Check the match,
Fingers,
folks.
yep.
It's on the YouTube. I got the whole match for you guys. That's the only one I got in its entirety because holy shit, that's a Wrestleroni match if there ever was one. Phineas broke Marcus's fingers, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking crazy.
Fuck.
And Dee Dee retaliated and took a fucking chair to Billy's backside. And I mean, that sucker, it was so loud because of the venue being so small. Like, it like fucking echoed in that motherfucker. Like, that shit was loud.
Yeah. So we know we have another one coming down the pike, and it has to be decisive this time. We have to add some sort of stipulation or something to this where we know who the champs are and everybody can walk away either happy or angry, whatever. But we gotta. I have very mixed feelings, Lawrence.
Yeah, I agree. Tim Cross, I think you need to make that shit no DQ.
Yeah, no
For
DQ.
sure.
Freaking, I won't do my dream booking over here and say fans bring the weapon, barbed wire, exploding turtle or anything. But
Right.
it needs to get wild. And I know it's Fairmont State, and I'm surprised they didn't get kicked out of there with Billy bleeding all over the place at the last show.
I know,
So
right?
they're probably on thin
I think
ice anyway.
I think what Tim really needs to do is make it a hardcore.
Yeah, it needs
Make that shit a hardcore match, dude. That would be amazing.
hardcore it up. Now, obviously, these dudes don't mind. Shit, did you
No,
see?
because all of them have a brawler mentality. Even Phineas, who's more of a technical wrestler, I mean, he's still down to brawl, so it don't matter. Like,
Yeah.
they're all down to brawl.
And bro, talk about hardcore. I don't know if you saw the match, but recently Evil Ways put up their first show. The opening match is a no ring death match, no DQ, with Marcus and Didi against each other, and they whipped the shit out of each other, bro.
Oh shit!
Have you
Where'd
seen
I
it?
see that? Where'd I see that, Jim?
I'll shoot you a link. I'll shoot you a link. They beat the shit out of each other. Opening match, it's wild.
Fuck yeah! How long ago was this?
Uh, it just hit YouTube like a few weeks ago, but it probably happened a month ago, is my guess, up towards Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they booked them against each other, and I mean they shook hands and they went to town, bro. It's a wild one.
Oh, dude, yeah, definitely shoot me the link for that. I want to watch that shit,
I thought I told you about it, man. You got too much shit going on.
brother. I do, I do. We don't even want to get into that. We can talk about that some other time. Yeah, burning the candle at both ends for Lawrence at Lawrence's Let's Plays or Rich, whatever
Whoever.
you want to call me.
I call you
I'm,
Rich
I'm one and the
Lawrence.
same.
You may
Yeah,
not be
Rich
rich,
Lawrence,
but you got more money than me.
or I could be Lawrence Remron. Oh,
Oh shit, that's
bringing it
old
back,
school.
old school, baby. Lawrence Remron. Y'all know about Lawrence Remron.
Uh huh. He shit his pants one time. He shit his pants.
I said
You
my
remember that?
pants. I do. I do. I do. That shit was fucking fun, dude. I'll tell you what, I just want to just like throw this out if I can for a second. What was really cool to me too, man, that like really kind of touched me, really was watching the kids and
Yeah.
just watching how much fun they had. And you know, it kind of reminded me as a father of a daughter who just started going to West Virginia University. So happy for her that she's in college now, that we hadn't spoken a little while. And just thinking about the kids, man, when I was standing outside, I was waiting on my ride from my amazing landlord, who's like one of the greatest guys ever. That as when he was coming to pick me up, I actually called my daughter
Oh yeah.
because I hadn't spoke to her in a while, and like she's always so busy, man, in her life that it's just hard to get a hold of her. But I'll be damned, she didn't answer the phone. We talked to each other for about 10 minutes, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
So like to me that like really helped finish out my night, man. It was awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And to see him and to look over and see my girls, just like I say, man, they don't
Oh
come out of their shell. They're so shy. And bro, they were there with them other kids just screaming. It was a pack mentality, them kids, bro. Like I wouldn't want to be a wrestler and have
yeah.
those kids pissed and coming at me.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Like I'm shit. The Fairmont State one, that one boy like punched that dude in his chest. He wasn't fucking playing around. He punched that wrestler in the, I forget who it was.
I think it
Who did
was
he
Jack.
punch in the chest?
I think it was Jackson Argos. I think
Oh, it
so.
was Argos. Yeah, he punched him right in the chest.
He said, "What are you feeding that kid?"
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that shit was funny. But yeah, like I said, seeing the smile on those kids' faces, man, and shit like that, it just kind of it makes you like proud of like your own accomplishments and shit, and like raising a child that has done the right thing. You know what I mean? And like following the right path, so to speak. So yeah, it made me feel really good, man, to see those kids having fun. And like I said, afterwards, and talked to my daughter in a couple weeks, and was able to talk to her for a little bit. So Kylie, again, Daddy loves you, and it was so nice to talk to you again.
Hell yeah, man. That's good shit. That I say it all the time, bro. Wrestling is magic. You don't know what's going to happen on one of these shows and what's going to trigger in your brain or what. It's nuts. I don't know if there's nothing like it out there. It's insane. I'm so glad they came within walking distance. The Fairmont shows you can walk to. I can hitch a ride. We're blessed. We're both fucking blessed. And fuck
Absolutely.
yeah. Phew, I like to say I'm all over the place. I'm very scatterbrained.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I made that joke on the podcast with Zeke about how okay guys, so is a Monaga. All right, man, I'm gonna start walking. I'll see you. I'll see you when the venue happens, because yeah, for real, like my landlord like was so cool. He like gave me a ride there and gave me a ride back just to make sure I could get there and get back. So that was really cool.
By God, you
So
found a way.
I found a way. In Fairmont State, bet your ass, it's a fucking 10-minute walk from my apartment. I will be there. And I'll be there early. I'm there early every time, and I'll continue to be there early.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And for folks asking, hey, where's the last post show after the other RSW show? I'll get that back out to y'all soon. Yeah. It's a good one. I'm very proud of that episode, but my wife heard it and said, you shouldn't say things like that. So I said, well, if it offend my wife, it'll probably offend other females. So I'll just trim that
Mm.
part out and get it back out to me. It wasn't that bad.
All right.
It is what it. But
Well, I'm sure it paled in comparison to that jackass that was like, nope, nope, yep, nope. When it was like scrolling through and like deciding on what females like, I guess he thought he'd bang or something. I don't know.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Idiot.
yeah. On the other, okay, I know what you're talking about there. Yeah, and I shouldn't even say it like that because it makes it sound worse than it is. But whatever, like it is what it
Right.
is, and I'll get that review back out. I apologize. I have three young, beautiful daughters. I have a beautiful wife. I was raised by a single mother. My grandma ruled, so I love the females. Not like
Oh
that,
yeah.
Rich. I'm a married man. Jeez.
Oh, I got you.
I only have
Hey, we
eyes
got
for
something
you.
in common because I love females too.
There you go. That's kind of what got that conversation rolling and got me in all that shit. So yeah, whatever. My apologies. The
Hell
fuck.
yeah, man! What a fucking blast, dude!
It
What a
was.
fucking blast!
I'm going to give
And
it
you know
another
what's cool too?
14. Huh?
Oh, go ahead. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to give it another 14 skulls.
Oh, damn!
Yeah.
14,
Yeah, out of 5.
14 out of 5.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
I got. I'm gonna go 14 and a half.
Okay. Damn. You liked it just a bit more than I did.
I like just breaking the scale on you. We're gonna
Ah.
just have to come up with a new scale, bro.
Eventually. Like I say, I didn't want it to be a review show because everybody busted their ass. You
Oh
know,
yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
But at the end of the day, yeah, it definitely deserves 14 skulls if I was going to say such a thing.
Or 14 and a half.
14 and a half,
No,
fucking 14 skulls and a mandible, you know?
well, shit.
Yeah.
Fucking fibula and a tibula. Throw that shit in there. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck either. It was better than last night's SmackDown, better than last night's Rampage. It was better than GCW Fight Club. It was better than Halloween fucking Ends, and I really enjoyed that. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I liked Halloween Ends.
Yeah, I heard it's kind of sucks, but dude, I'm so far out of the Halloween game, dude. Like the last one I think is probably like the last one I've seen is probably like the Curse of Michael Myers, and that's like fucking 5 or 6.
Oh no.
Dude, I like I've not seen them, and so I'm thinking about like just getting Paramount because I think they have every fucking one of them on there. I was kind of thinking about doing that before Halloween and just like marathoning them shits. You know
Good
what I
luck.
mean?
They're spread out everywhere. They're not all in one place. Good luck. Like I wouldn't even attempt
Oh,
that. You might have to go the illegal pirate route on that, sir.
okay. I do want to say one thing I want to point out that's what I thought was really cool from from the first show at Fairmont State and now this being my second show in Monaga. And like I said, I'm a fan. I'm going to go to every fucking one I can because I love the atmosphere. I love the pageantry and how Tim Cross puts this shit all together and the wrestlers and like they just put it down, man. Like I have a fucking blast doing it. The one thing I want to point out that I noticed too is seeing the same faces, guys. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That means that people, they're reaching people because like I saw literally like 10 to 12 people that I saw at the Fairmont State show that isn't like real far away, but for a motherfucker like me that would have to walk, that's a long distance. So someone had to travel a little ways just to get to that show. And I saw like, familiar faces that I saw from the previous one. So they're obviously doing something right, man. Good job, guys and
Well,
gals.
I mean, they've been doing it for 5 years. Just because it's new to us doesn't mean it's new to them. They've got episodes on Facebook. They've got episodes on YouTube. They've been, this is something that's been going on for 5 years now. So they've built
Hell yeah.
yeah, they built an audience over time and some loyal supporters. We're just the newest guys on the bandwagon.
Right.
So
Well, I'm happy to be on the bandwagon.
for sure. And hey, I want to say thank you to everybody that's come on the podcast, that will come on the podcast. I'm blessed that I've went to that first RSW show, even though that first episode of Wrestleroni may sound a hell of a lot different than this one with my attitude towards certain things. I'm glad
Right.
everything happened the way it did. Yeah, bro, that's a fucking back to wrestling is magic. listen to the episodes of
Mm-hmm.
Wrestleroni in chronological order, and
Mm-hmm.
it's wild to me, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like, absolutely. And I want to thank the individual wrestlers themselves that also allowed me some time to kind of pick their brains a little bit and ask them some questions. And certainly want to thank you as well, my brother Spooky Lou,
For sure.
for allowing me to come on and chill with these guys and get a chance to meet them, verbally at first, and have had a chance to meet them in person. Like I said, means the world to me, man. Like I said, it's a pretty humble experience to allow me to come on and take some of your time and their time to just kind of pick their brain a little bit, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. You're part of this too, man. Like this time last year, I was playing video games and tweeting about wrestling matches I was watching.
Hmm.
Then wrestling came to town. I said, I gotta get out and see this. And boom, it gave me something to talk about on a podcast. Then the podcast becomes fairly popular. So episode
Hmm.
3, for whatever reason, you run into my wife, and my wife gives you my phone number, and I talk to you, dude. It's
Hmm.
crazy. It's
It's
fucking
it's
crazy.
crazy.
It
It is
is.
crazy. It's crazy how the world works like that, and like it's so cool to fucking be able to like just kind of reconnect with a brother, man. You know what I mean? Like we used to fucking hang out and bullshit and do fucking movie madhouse shit together and stuff, and videos we were on, and like it's kind of cool to just kind of be like, and the way that it happened too, which is really crazy, is B Dog.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
how I got your number. Didn't I tell you that?
That's right.
Uh, you see these glasses? They badasses. That crazy motherfucker was up at Gomart one night, and I was literally going to get like a pack of cigarettes, and I saw him, and just out of the blue, I was like, "Hey, man, like you still like holler at fucking Double D? Like I ain't hollered at that motherfucker in forever." And he's like, I was like, "You still holler at him? You fuck with him?" And he's like, "Yeah, I still talk to him." I was like, "You don't have his number by any chance, do you?" And just something just told me out of the blue just to connect with you, man. You know what I mean? And like you said, like life is a beautiful thing, and wrestling's a magical thing, and like we just managed to fucking get back together and start bullshitting, and like here we are.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy. And it's
Let's
crazy.
see where this fucking ride takes us.
And of course, me and you's gonna be boys for life. But then let's talk about the friends we've made along the way, man. After I talked to you, old friend of mine, TJ Phillips, says, "Hey, I want to be on the show." He comes over, have a
Oh
great
yeah.
show with him. And then from that happening, Marcus Twist happens to hear the show, and he puts out a tweet, "I'd like to be on that show." And I'm like, "Well, fuck yeah, I'd love to have you." And then fucking snowball effect, bro. Like I've known Billy
Yeah.
forever. I had to suck Billy's dick a couple times to get him to come on the podcast, but you do what you got to
Car problems and stuff like that.
do. And
Sorry, Billy. Billy, you're my boy, man. Hey, remember I bought a T-shirt tonight. Thanks for
yes,
the autograph.
yes, he did. And like I say, from there we've had so many others on. It's awesome. It's good shit. It's good shit. I'll come to the shows. I'll yell till I'm hoarse like I am now. Bro, during that main event, like I felt electric go through my body when I was yelling and shit. Like watch the video of the match. Like holy fuck, I was into that because not only because I know the guys, it adds to it because they're all great
Yeah.
fucking dudes. They've all been on the podcast, been super great, but they're also fucking talented. And I've always said I've got an eye
Hmm.
for wrestling and who's talented and who's got it. The whole crew is, but these guys are four fucking special dudes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. And not taking anything away from any of the other competitors, but yeah, like definitely we have a little bit more of an interest with those guys, just because we had a chance to talk to them and shit. And obviously, you have history with Billy, and yeah, like I said, I agree with you. Like, I look forward to watching every match from RSW, but in particular, I really like watching those four.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do it again November 5th, by God, because they're in a tag match. We got a rematch of Zeke Mercer. Zeke Mercer, another super talented dude. He's everywhere. He's in a lot of different promotions. Fucking their internet champion, Remy LeVay. Every time I turn on IndieWrestling.us, there he is somewhere else. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the day that I'm able to hear the Remy podcast, and as I'm the sometimes co-host, of this wonderful Wrestleroni Plus. I hope I get an invite in so I can pick that gentleman's brain too.
I was definitely planning on that until you just fucking spoiled it, spoiling ass. So I don't.
Oh shit! I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
you're banned. I'm kicking you out the Discord server.
Oh damn!
It's
Damn,
fine.
it's gotta be like that. Fuck.
Yeah, it's fine. Nah, it's.
Well, shut your fucking mouth, you dumbass.
Shut the
Sorry,
fuck
guys.
up, Lawrence. Shut the fuck up. Ain't telling you nothing no more. Ain't telling you nothing.
Spooky Lou is quiet. He's like imagining choking me right now, guys. Sorry.
No, what's funny, like, I've got to keep secrets when we talk to these dudes that they can't keep. No, they all keep secrets very well. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody can keep a secret.
Nobody can keep a secret.
Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. But yeah, bro, we've went on for fucking 46 minutes about a wrestling show. I gave it 14 skulls. You gave it 14 and a half. Match of the night, fucking tag team championship, and that's not taking
Definitely.
anything away from anybody else because
Mm.
I tell you what, Vance Desmond still sticks out in my mind. I wish I would have got more footage from that match because dude's so fucking good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can tell like he's been in this game for a minute, man. Like you said, what, like 20 years he's been wrestling?
That's my guess. I could be. It could
Yeah.
be 10 years. I don't know. And also, Frat Daddy, entertaining as hell, becomes such a fan
Yeah.
of his. Gannon cracks me up too with the no BS stuff.
Oh, he'll yell at them fucking kids too. He don't give a fuck.
No doubt. And the unappreciated. Oh fuck. They're both good, but the
Yeah,
younger one's the
I know the
longer-
one you're thinking of is Taylor. Taylor and his O is an X.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He really impressed me tonight. He's got charisma
Mhm.
for days as well.
Yeah, he does.
And
Yep.
again, all of you. Jake Ely, you're an asshole and you can wrestle. You're great. Phineas McMichael's a fucking superstar. All of them. Zach Myers, what a fuck. You gotta
Mhm.
hate that dude. As soon as you see him, you're like, fuck that dude.
Yeah,
That's my
pretty
best friend.
much. Yeah.
That's
But he
my
can
best-
wrestle his ass off, though. You know what I mean? Like, you still respect the talent, but yeah, he's kind of an ass.
Yeah, for sure. Sir, I think we've rambled on enough. I need yet one more cigarette, and then I ain't staying up no more. I'm wore out. My old ass wore out. I don't know about you. You making another video? But plug Lawrence's Let's Plays. Let him know it's coming up this month for Halloween.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Well, nothing. I thought about doing something like Halloween themed, but I guess technically it might be Halloween themed, so stay tuned for that.
He gonna do the
next
Resident
thing
Evil DLC. Haha, spoiled it.
Yes. You
Got
son
your
of a bitch. Oh, what is this? What is this, like Turnabout's Fair Play, you asshole?
Uh-huh.
So, well, first off, before that, and then I'll actually reveal officially about Resident Evil being my favorite franchise. Of course, I gotta fuck with that. But actually, guys, on Lawrence's Let's Plays, the next thing coming up will be the sequel to A Plague Tale Innocence called A Plague Tale Requiem, a game I'm highly anticipating playing. That will be dropping for you guys on October 18th as I'm wrapping up the first game. Be sure to check that out on my channel. And also on the 28th, as asshole just spoiled it, Resident Evil 8 Village DLC drops. So just in time for Halloween, and Resident Evil 8 it's kind of spooky, so we'll call it a Halloween game, I guess. It's releasing a brand new DLC that allows you to play the whole campaign in third person, so classic like Resident Evil 4 style over the shoulder. So I'm going to replay that game and play in that perspective, and also the Shadows of Rose DLC that takes place 16 years after the events of Resident Evil 8 Village, starring little Rose Winters, Ethan Winters' daughter. So that's what's going to be coming up, guys, real soon.
Shadow of Mordor, right?
And I don't know about Shadow of Mordor, but I've played that. That game's amazing. I actually thought about doing a let's play for that, but it's one of those cases that that game at this point is so old. I don't know what kind of audience I'd get from it. But shout out to Shadow Monolith Studios for making that game. If you've not played Shadow of Mordor, shame on you. That is the best Lord of the Rings game I've ever played.
I almost bought it because I've heard so many good things about it. I'm gonna play it sometime.
You need to play that game, dude. Shadow of War, however, I also own that because when I buy games and shit, dude, I try to buy them like in bulk.
Yeah.
Like if I rarely buy the one single game, but if I do buy a single or a bulk kind of combo, a collection of games, I always have to get the Ultimate Edition, you know, to get all the DLC and all that shit. Like I said, hey, I'm a true gamer. I mean, believe me, he'll tell you I'm a fucking gamer. So. Shadow of War is amazing. Shadow of Mordor rather, but Shadow of War. I don't know if I'd fuck with that so much because they said, you know, we talked about before how EA is one of those really greedy companies. Shadow of War is really bad about how they structured you unlocking more characters to fight and spending money and shit. Like, I wouldn't even fuck with Shadow of War. One of these days I'll probably play it, but Shadow of Mordor, definitely, that is Lawrence Remron approved. You heard it here first. You need to be playing that game if you haven't. Shame on you.
I'll tell you a little bit of video game shit. I'll throw a little bit in before we wrap it up here. EA finally got me this week, man. I always said I'd never buy anything on PC. You got to install their launcher, even the Origin launcher, which like no other game do I have to do that on. I buy games from AAA companies, indie developers, whatever, and never ever, unless it's Ubisoft or EA, do you have to put in their own launcher with Steam. But Need for Speed Heat came out 2019, was only $3.50 this week, so I caved, and holy shit, it's amazing.
Oh, dude, I love the Need for Speed series.
Well,
That's
this
a
goes
great
back
series.
to the old ones with the cops and all that shit. It's fucking bad.
Yeah. Dude, the best one I ever played was Most Wanted. Most Wanted is fucking amazing, where you get to play as the cops and like bust the fucking speeders and play as the speeders to outrun the cops. Yeah, that shit's badass. You know what? If you had a Xbox Series S, like I do, or even the Xbox X, Series X, whatever the fuck it's called, Game Pass has every fucking Need for Speed, dude.
Nice.
Every one. For $16.06 a month, you can play any fucking one of them. Because one thing that you get with Game Pass is EA is part of that. It's called EA Play.
Yeah.
That is included in Game Pass. And like pretty much any fucking title from EA that's published or developed by EA, that's a hot title that everyone's fucking heard of, like the Need for Speed games, they're all on there. Like I can play those anytime I want.
Okay. Well, and what's cool about having a PC, wise guy, is I can just illegally download anything I want and play it ever.
Oh, hold up, Spooky Lou. I think I had to make a phone call to the cops real quick. Hold up. You pirate son of a bitch, you.
You know what? I did when I first got my PC, but I don't anymore. Honestly, because Xfinity sent me a really nice letter about, yo, I see you're downloading this and you're downloading this. They said pretty much 3 strikes and you're out, and I got 2 strikes. One was for Godzilla, and one was for Mortal Kombat. So Warner and Xfinity's in bed together and monitoring me, so I don't have the option to pirate shit anymore.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Which Mortal Kombat? The new one?
Yeah, I tried to get it, and they said nope.
Damn, access denied.
They
Have
let
you
me
ever
have
have
it.
you had a chance to watch that?
Oh yeah, I watched it, but I was getting the new game, and they was like, "Yo, we know it's on your computer. You better delete it." I had to. They knew it was on my computer still, and it shit even. Like, thanks for the privacy, Comcast, you fucks.
Damn, they was coming after your fucking ass.
They did. They did. Well, we talked video
Damn.
games too. We had a viewer for a second. They was like, "These idiots are talking about fucking video games." They dropped out. We had 10
Damn.
people drop in and listen. They weren't impressed with what we was saying.
I guess not.
This is how we talk, damn it. So yeah, that's about
Yeah,
it.
we'll look at this like tomorrow, and it'll be like 3 views.
That's fine. Well, now I've already got 10 views, so that's cool. I just want people to see
Oh,
that.
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the matches uploaded. It ain't about me and you talking. They can watch some of these clips of the matches, then they can holler at me and listen to this and shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you got any
I
final
wasn't. I
words?
wasn't even gonna plug. I wasn't gonna plug until you said plug. I was like, okay, I guess.
Have at it, man. Have at it. Lawrence Lett on the Twitter. I keep hearing about a Twitch thing, but I don't believe you. I think you're full of shit.
I'm on Twitch too. You fuck. I am on Twitch. I actually, what I did was I created a new Twitch account, so I wouldn't have to wait until like you have to. I don't know if you realize this, but you have to wait like 28 fucking days or something like that to like change your Twitch name. So like I made a mistake of like being a dumbass. Like I've always been big, even like with passwords I use on shit. I use like Wheat Speak. You know what I mean? Like Lawrence, for instance, would be L4WR3. You know what I mean? Like numbers being letters and shit.
Right.
And then I realized how stupid that idea was for Twitch. Because how in the fuck am I going to expect someone to follow me? Hey, follow me at L4WR3. And I'm like, what am I fucking doing? I'm an idiot. So no, I changed it, and it's literally Lawrence's Let's Plays. You
All
can follow
right.
me on Twitter, Lawrence's Let's Plays.
28 days later.
Yeah, yeah. It takes 28 days before you do it. So I said, fuck that. I'll just create a new one. So I actually have two up, but I'm not using the Lawrence Legend shit because that's fucking stupid.
Fair enough. So yeah, and one of these days I decided to go YouTube this time. We might just do a Wrestleroni live on Twitch. You never know.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
I got a Twitch account. You can follow Wrestleroni. I haven't done shit on there yet, but we will eventually. I went ahead and did it before somebody tried to
Mhm.
steal my cool name.
Oh hell yeah. I mean, if you have a moment, can I tell you a funny story though?
Oh, I got all the time in the world. Go ahead. Oh, there
Uh,
went that viewer. Go ahead. For
this
real.
is really fucking funny.
They don't want to fucking hear it, but I do. Go ahead.
All right, this is it's actually really funny. So I don't know if I told you. So I did do Twitch.
Okay.
I set up my account and I did go online. And my first episode of Moon Scars was actually going to be Twitch. Bet you
Okay.
didn't know that. So I went online, and about 2 hours, I Twitch live streamed that via my channel.
Really?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I did. And well, here's this. Well, I guess it's funny, but kind of sad at the same time, maybe. But so like jumping into like a whole brand new swimming pool like I've done with YouTube. Like this was a kind of different beast. Like talking to people live and all that kind of shit. And I was ready. I was prepared to do it. I did my testing and shit. Jumped on there. I'm 2 hours into it. I had one viewer.
Yep. Welcome to
And,
hell.
and the
Yep.
one view, you know who the one viewer was?
You.
No, my boss. I talked about
Okay.
like at length in the podcast and what he means to me, how amazing he is. He was my one viewer, dude, and he stayed on there for fucking an hour and a half with me. It was literally sending me messages, communicating with me just so I could get the practice.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, like that's a good dude. So since then, I had set up Moon Scars to be Twitch streamed every Monday. This past Monday went back, and I've never gone back. Yeah, I was so embarrassed by it. I was like, we'll try this sometime in the future. So honestly, we do Twitch. I mean, we'll do a Twitch fucking a live stream of fucking Wrestleroni. I'm down with that.
Yeah, man. We'll give it a shot, bro. Twitch is a bitch. YouTube's a bitch. Bro, like, who's going to listen to the one person listening now? God bless you, because there's so many options out there, so many better
Mhm.
options. You must be an RSW fan. We just said
Mhm.
the best match of the night, of course, was the tag match. But not to take away from anybody else. Remy LeVay knocked it out of the
No.
park like he always does. Fucking Saturday Night Special, Vance Desmond, Jake Ely, fucking, oh my goodness, they're fighting each other at the next show, as a matter of fact. The women had a good match.
Yep. Yeah, they did.
So it was another just a crazy good show. So if you tuned in late, the stream should process soon and go back and listen to the beginning because holy shit, it was wild. It was a wild show, and I think we did it half the justice it deserves.
Yeah, I think maybe half the justice. But I will say, like for those that are anyone that's listening to this now, I promise in the beginning of this shit, we didn't talk nothing about video games. It was all about what we witnessed tonight, what was on display. It was awesome. It's a shame you missed it.
Well, it'll be here. We're Wrestleroni's always here for you. Zach Myers killed Zeke Mercer, took his belt. Well, that's going to be something people's going to have to deal with. I mean, he took the belt. Zeke, you're going to have to whoop his ass. He was ready to go tonight, man. I saw the fire in your eyes.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like, that's crazy. Like, how are you going to come? How are you going to show up at Fairmont State? You're the champ, but you ain't got the belt, man.
Yeah, and you know,
That man walked away with the belt.
and just looking at Zeke, it just popped in my head, Lawrence. You know, I love the weekend, and and it went through my head. It went, I saw the fire in your eyes. I can't sing like him, but he goes, I saw the fire when I looked into your eyes. You
Oh,
told me
okay.
things you want to try. Yeah.
There
It's
was that
like
last
a
viewer.
dream when she says to me she likes to be on the edge. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody listening now. My voice is hoarse and I'm trying to sing the weekend.
We done scared him away.
Then suddenly, baby said, take my breath
Oh,
away.
shit.
Make it
Damn.
last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. All right, Lawrence. It don't get no better than that, bro. I think I've been trying to wrap it up for 15 minutes, but here we are, an hour in.
Yeah.
You could
Well,
have.
that's what happens when good friends get together and they're talking wrestling and video games and just shit they love and just enjoying each other's company, man. Like I said, it was a blast. I'm so grateful that you like introduced me to something that has been like there all along. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
something I just never thought to check out, and now that I've seen it live, yeah, RSW, man, keep killing it. I'm a huge fucking fan, and I'll keep going to as many shows as I can.
Yep. Same here. And after the next one, expect another podcast like this where we're ranting and raving and giving away results before you can even see the match online. Sorry. Whatever. We're excited.
Yeah.
I was
Giving
excited.
fucking giving away shit that fucking Lawrence is going to do on Lawrence's Let's Plays too. Ass.
Hey, our average view duration out of the 11 views was 33 seconds. So God bless you, whoever made it that far. You're a fucking trooper. Uh, Subscribe to Lawrence Let's Plays on YouTube. Follow Lawrence. Follow me. Follow Wrestleroni on Twitter. Follow Carpen Barker on Twitter. Just like that sounds. CarpenBarker. It's the spooky season. Why wouldn't you? I'm Spooky Lou. God damn it. What the fuck? This is a piece of shit show, Lawrence. We gotta get out of here. It's turned into a shit show.
Yeah, this shit's been crazy. Hey, I'm Lawrence for Lawrence's Let's Plays. Like you said, subscribe to my channel, check me out on YouTube. I appreciate the hell out of anyone that's taken the time to listen to two old men rant about shit, video games, and wrestling. Spooky Lou, as always, I love you, brother.
I love you, brother. Good time as always. Can't wait till we do it again.
Yes,
Y'all be
sir.
y'all be kind to each other. Enjoy wrestling. If you don't like wrestling, then enjoy a horror movie. If you don't enjoy a horror movie, fucking enjoy life, motherfucker. Be happy and do something with your life and do it right. And that's all I got. I'm Spooky Lou. That's Lawrence.